Not all heroes don't wear capes.
Welcome to the You Are Here podcast. This is episode 72 of the podcast. The You Are Here podcast stands for Black Lives Matter. If you are looking, you don't know what to do, you're white, you're confused, just somehow, look down in the description. We got links, everything what to do. There's different links to go to the funds, the bail funds, George Floyd directly, the family fundraisers and everything. If you're looking for something, look down there, donate, do what you can. Find a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube with the video, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, www.youareherepodcast.co. We cannot afford the M. And we're here. Episode 72, man.
72 episodes in the bag.
It's an early day. Yeah. It's definitely an early podcast. And we're here. I want to say we're here.
Yeah. We are here.
In part, a little bit to celebrate, even though we're a little sleepy. Big Dave here.
Yeah.
The big 3-0.
Oh, God.
Doesn't look like it.
Looking young, right?
Looking young, dude.
Still
Honestly,
spry.
you're the youngest 30-year-old I've ever met.
I shaved yesterday, and Lena the whole time was just like looking at me out of the side of my eye. And I was like, oh, I don't realize how gross I am with a giant beard and how much my wife isn't attracted to me until I shave. And then like I shaved and she's like, you look really young. And I was like, really?
Dude, I'm telling
you. You look fucking young. It reminded me when I shaved for the movie and you were like, hey, bro.
Yo, dude, I looked at him. Holy shit, dude. Who is this kid? Yeah, you look young.
It made me feel good. It made me
you
feel
look
good.
very young. Maybe that's the key.
I realize when I have a beard, I'm like hiding behind it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I don't got to worry about my face because I have a beard on it.
Yeah.
And then when I shave my beard, I'm like a little self-conscious about my face again.
Really?
Yeah, it's like naked.
Huh.
It's like walking around naked.
I was watching the UFC fights last night.
Oh, me too.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But dude, I remember when it was Cody Garbrandt and Rafael Assunção, and dude, they both just had the fullest beards. Man.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them, I'm like, I talk to my cousin, I'm like, how do I get that?
Yeah.
Because you see it from like a mile away on TV.
Dude.
Like through a camera on TV, 50 yards away, it's like a full, just like burly.
When I was like 16,
beard,
17, my friends in high school, my like homies, full beards.
Really?
Full fucking beards. I was hairless as fuck. And I would always, I think of this moment every 2 months. My friend Biagio would be like,
Biagio?
Yeah, he's from Sicily.
With a full beard?
Full beard.
Biagio.
Sick.
He'll kill you.
He had a full beard. I remember being like, bro, like, when do you think I'll get a full beard? When am I going to get a beard? Like, I just want a beard. And I said to him, like, you know what? I'll be in college. I'll be 20. And I was 20 in college, like hairless. I had like a little chin hair. And he said to me in that day, it was like we were in the parking lot or something in the high school. He goes, you're going to be like 29, 30. Literally, like at 29, I was able to grow a full beard for the first time.
What?
And I was like, hey, you're a prophet. And I didn't know.
Wait, what?
He was right.
Dude, call me Patches. Because I had nothing on my face.
It's weird, man.
I hate it, dude. I hate it.
It's nice because I feel like I don't, this is where I'm going to get a little controversial. I don't agree with when men primp it.
You know, you saw that one guy last night with the fight? He had the handlebar.
Yes, dude.
Dude, that shit was
That's
crazy.
cool. That's cool. But he
got rocked.
He
bro.
grew that shit out. Mustaches I'm cool with.
Dude, he got rocked.
He got rocked? I didn't see that.
Dude, did you see? Oh my God, this guy got knocked out. And he was like looking up.
I was talking about this.
I'm sorry, but he was looking up and like punching to the air. And all you see is his mustache go like wiggle, dude. I'm like, oh my God, that's terrifying.
He was swinging at the air after he got knocked out.
And his mustache was...
Is there anything scarier than being
I think the
knocked
mustache
out, dude?
is actually like a mind of its own.
The mustache?
If it gets too big, like it moves on its own.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
I saw that thing moving.
I was chewing on it when I slept, bro. Like
really?
I would wake up and it'd be like this. It'd be like this, like in the side of my mouth. I'd be like drooling shit on it.
Really?
Like, oh, dude, I gotta get rid of this at some point. And then I have to twist it out, you know? Because it gets thick. This part gets thick. The upper lip and the chin get pretty thick. And then these are growing in like last, but they're getting there.
Yeah. I see people doing the straight mustache now.
I like that.
Yeah. I was thinking about it.
Thing. I had it and I was like, should I keep it? But it's like an inch out of my face. Dude. It was
really?
So thick. Yeah, it was like out here.
Trim it up.
It was serious.
I might do that. That might be my next move.
When you grow a beard, grow a fucking beard.
Yeah.
Let it be like a Viking thing.
Yeah. I don't want to be a trendy beard,
No,
dude.
bro. Like, you don't want the line cut and the perfect, like,
all right,
it cuts off here thing. I don't get it.
In the words of like in the spirit of Bellagio or whatever his name is.
Bellagio.
Was that his name?
Come on,
What was it?
I shouldn't even said his name.
I'm sorry.
Biagio. Shout out.
When do you think I'm gonna grow a full beard? Don't laugh, dude. What the fuck was that? You can't do that. Dude, that was mean.
That was so involuntary.
That was so
no,
mean.
You're gonna grow.
You went like, that's what you did. What the fuck?
It was like I didn't mean to laugh, dude. No,
That
because I was thinking about.
No, you know what? I accept it.
I think you're gonna be about 20, my age, like
Goatee.
27.
I'll
28.
accept a goatee.
Oh, you have a goatee.
No, but this doesn't connect, dude.
You want it to connect full?
Yeah, I want that full connect.
When it connects, you'll grow. You'll let it go.
Oh yeah.
For real?
That'll be my thing.
I was never into it. Like I had that, and I was just like, nah. I want the.
Yeah. I mean, I can't. I know I can't do that.
I want the Paul Bunyan.
I know I can't do that. I know maybe I'll be like 80.
You're gonna,
maybe in 80 I'll make
Can
it.
your father grow a beard or no?
I don't think so, no. I've never seen him with a beard.
My father never grows one.
My father had long hair, dude.
Did he?
He was metal, heavy metal, just like down to here, dude.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Some of those pictures I look back, I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Full leathered out.
I look at him and I'm like, there's no way.
Right.
That's like Megadeth.
Yeah, dude, he's got the guitars and everything. He's just ripping
right off your
every night.
Amplifiers to the ceiling.
Yeah.
The Iron Maiden poster on the
He's
wall.
ripping
Dude.
it, man.
He's a rock star. Your father's literally a rock star. It's so crazy, dude.
But I'm gonna get a beard.
You do it, dude.
Goatee.
You never let it go though. You never let it go.
One of my favorite pictures of me is with like a mustache.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just a mustache, honestly.
I wish I had. This is the facial hair podcast now. I wish I had like a thin mustache like
yeah,
you.
I think that's what I have.
That's nice.
It looks all right.
It's like a French mustache. Almost,
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
If I had
That's
that,
exactly
I would
what it is.
rock that shit.
I'm French, dude. I'll kiss you when I see you, when I meet you.
On both sides of the cheek.
Yeah, you already know.
Next time you meet someone,
And I'll go
Post-COVID.
Oh, sorry.
where's the place you want to visit the most, dude? Right now,
Right now is Japan, dude. I want to go see my brother, and I'm probably gonna go soon.
November.
I think maybe around there. Cause you know what, dude? I thought about it. I'm like, I'm saving money. When people like my parents tell me like, hey, save your money, man. Hey,
Yeah.
but I'm saving my money.
Yeah.
What do I do with my money? Spend it and do something you want to do. No,
Yeah, that's what you have.
that's
to
why
do.
you're doing it.
I mean, time is. You're gonna lose.
Yeah,
it
dude.
all, so-
I want to live.
Yeah.
I want to live, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What about you? Where do you want to go?
I would like to go.
Because you haven't been that.
Yo, I
many
want to go to
places.
England
England?
so bad,
For what?
so bad to visit, dude. I have friends out there.
Oh, really?
I want to visit. I want to see the countryside. I want.
I have a little family out there too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's the next place I want to go. That's like on the list.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to see England and Ireland next. Bad.
Ireland, I really want to see the countryside.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Oh, some of those pictures.
I was watching like Chef's
Cliffs.
Table or something, and I saw all these beautiful purple flowers and fields and
Yes.
shit, and I was just like, dude, I gotta be there.
And that Nordic like wooden barn with the windmill thing on it.
Yes, dude.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I want to see.
That's where I want to go next for sure.
Hell yeah.
Well, who knows when? Who knows?
Yeah,
when?
right.
I want to go back to Cali.
Dude, I think people are flying though.
Yeah,
I was,
people are
I was
flying.
looking at flights. I was teasing flights and like, it's cheap.
It's one flight a day. I heard to some places. Like
Sometimes,
you
yeah.
get one flight a day.
Yeah, there really is only like one, which is kind of like, I guess,
Packed.
risky, you know?
It's packed.
But I heard that the government gave airlines like a $1 billion stimulus.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
And people are
there-
still seeing that it's going to shrink.
yeah,
Like the whole
for
thing.
sure.
But that's big too, you know?
Yeah.
If they're going to like, what's it called? Like, help out like airlines that they want to promote like travel, I guess.
Yeah. They
Which
need
is
to get
tough.
tickets sold.
Because it's scary if you think about it. Hey, well, do I even want to go visit? You
That's
know,
the
like
thing.
you're risking.
That's the thing. You're going to a different country now. Different.
Dude, Japan opened up.
I swear to God, your brother was like,
Dude,
3 weeks
he
ago.
was at the mall eating out. He just sent me a picture yesterday. He went to Shake Shack.
We were having.
He just went to Shake Shack.
We were
dude.
having a hard. When we were going through our shit, like, and it was kind of getting easier. I remember, like, I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, there's about to be a lockdown here," and I was like, "Oh no, bro! Like, I'm sorry. Just stay safe." And then now you're saying,
Yeah.
it's just open.
I don't know. I actually wanted to get into this whenever, but the reopening like guidelines of how it goes because the different
For
phases
here?
and shit
For Jersey?
for everywhere.
Okay.
This is just like the way it works.
Oh,
like
okay.
phase 1 is a minimal reopening,
Is that what we're in right now?
which is that's what we're in.
Okay.
Um,
But we're in phase 2 soon, right?
I think in June 22nd,
Okay.
Jersey or New York, I don't know, but like you're able to have outdoor seating. And you can,
word.
but like, let me just read this. So
Yeah, go ahead.
so minimal reopening phase 1, states and cities that meet 3 criteria for the first time could proceed to initial opening. All high risk individuals should be sheltered in place. Visit the senior care not recommended. Telework. That doesn't even tell you anything, huh? There was a better thing. Wait. High risk individuals must remain at home. So that's like, I think that's what we're in.
Yeah.
Is like, we're still supposed to be home.
Yeah.
And shit. But like, you can go out for limited things. Phase 2 is resuming operations with mandatory social and physical distancing. So that's the thing where it's like, I guess you can open everything. But I think in Jersey and New York, they're going to only allow outdoor stuff to work.
Okay.
And you
That
have to
makes
stay
sense.
like, yeah. Actually, at the cafe, we're redoing everything to like be ready for when we can open.
Really?
Yeah.
Spaced out
It's
more?
like completely different.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, you haven't been there in a long time.
It's
huh?
been fun. I'm going to stop by. I want to stop by.
Should, dude.
Just swing by.
I mean, I'm just there and I'm waiting for Dave to stop by one day, but he never does. And now you got to stop by.
Hey, it's my birthday, so be nice.
Not yet, dude. I can still be an asshole.
It's my birthday week, bro. I make it a week thing.
A week.
Yeah, you got to be
Don't
nice
do
to me
that,
for
dude.
7 days, bro.
You're like a 13-year-old
I get whatever I
girl.
want for 7 days, dude. Lena right now is making cinnamon rolls at home for my fat ass.
Come on, bro.
Mhm.
A nice
From
cinnamon
scratch,
roll?
the dough. You're gonna have it tomorrow. You'll have it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Benefits. The benefits.
She's the best, dude. She's kneading the dough right now.
She a baker?
She's
bake
become
cook?
one. She's a
Oh.
COVID baker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Hell
found
yeah.
yeast. I had to go to like 3 different supermarkets
Dude,
yesterday.
All right, this podcast is just going to fucking shit, I guess.
What? And we're talking.
It's
We're
just
having a
going to
conversation.
whatever. But I feel like our main thing is like film acting.
Yeah, yeah.
When
it
we're
is,
like,
but
hey, dude, I mean,
if you know
at this
us,
point, we're
gonna talk.
this is just life, dude. It all circles.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. This
Yeah, I
is
appreciate
episode
that.
72. You Are Here podcast.
Boom. But one thing that pisses me off, because I love cooking and baking too. And I remember I was cooking bread.
Hey, you ain't
making
cooked
bread.
for a minute though.
I know. I mean, I cook every week.
You do
Something, yeah.
You just don't give me any.
No.
You just don't Tupperware some over to my house.
All right, I'll do that next time. It's all
Thank
right.
you.
All right, fine.
Thanks. Go ahead.
Next pod, I'll bring it.
Proceed.
What's it called?
Your boy's on a
what I'm
diet,
saying,
down
dude.
15 pounds.
Fuck you, dude.
I can't eat it.
I'm probably up 15. Honestly, I don't know.
No,
I don't check.
I'm kidding.
Dude, yeast is so annoying.
And you can't find it.
You can't. You just can't find it.
Dude, I had to call like 3 supermarkets. I went to 2 different ones and I was like, all right, man.
Dude, because everyone's baking, bro.
Everyone's baking. Why is it pandemic happens? Bread becomes the number one.
Sourdough bread, dude. That's what you're
Why
making.
is that?
That's what you're making every night.
Why? Everyone's making loaves of bread.
I don't know.
It's like when it snows really bad, everyone fucking
That's the
grabs
trendy
water.
thing.
And it's like the snow melted and the next day you get to go to the supermarket again. There's no reason for the water and bread to be gone, but bread is the first fucking thing. You know why? Because people are addicted to fucking bread. I've had no bread for 2 weeks, bro.
Bread's good.
No bread, no sugar, no carbs. You don't know what it's like, bro.
Don't talk to me because I'm just a piece of bread at this point, dude. I'm a big loaf.
Oh, but is there anything better than bread and butter?
No,
Be real.
no. There's nothing better.
Warm bread and butter.
Dude, like that one time I made like a fresh loaf and just some butter on it.
Oh,
It's the best.
it's the greatest.
It's the best feeling.
Simple.
Yeah.
Who made that? Who
You know
thought
what I
of
don't
that?
get though is this like fake butter shit has to stop.
That's all I can
I
have.
hate it.
I can't believe it's
It
not butter.
sucks, dude.
Margarine.
I think it's not as healthy for you though.
Isn't it oil or some
Yeah.
shit? Yeah.
It's hydrogenated.
It's good.
I hate it. It ain't no butter.
Yeah.
Get some real butter.
I have to have stevia. I can't have sugar.
Dude,
Stevia?
in Poland, I remember my grandma used to eat this shit. It's
What?
like her favorite thing.
What?
It's called schmaltz.
Schmaltz.
It's like
Let me guess
lard.
what it is. Oh, okay.
It's like pork lard.
Okay.
Dude, it's just fat and you put it, it's like salted with like
Is it gelatinous?
onion. It's more like a spread.
Okay.
And dude, it's the best.
Really?
It tastes so good, man. It's just like extreme butter. Like you'll die, dude. I mean, she lived till, 90. But say what you say, dude. I don't know.
Ate it every day.
If that's what you do, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
The lard, dude. My grandfather's like 84. And my father said he was on the phone with him yesterday. And he's like a little bull, dude. Like he just walks around. He's like this little Italian bull. I don't know. He's always telling stories. Whatever.
Yeah.
But he said my father said he was on the phone with him yesterday, and he's like, yeah, your grandfather was like, oh, I'm doing really good, David. I took a real deep breath and filled up my lungs as deep as I could with air, and I'm feeling good. It's like, dude, at 84 to be waking
Sounds
up.
like he hasn't done that in a long time.
For real. Dude, he lost like, I think 3/4 of one lung or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, he had cancer like 4 times.
Holy shit.
Beat it every
man.
time.
Well, that was an important part of the story you didn't tell me at first.
He's like Tom Hardy and Lawless, dude. Like,
Really?
you can't kill him.
That's crazy, man.
He's such a fucking...
I took a breath.
I mean,
of
knock
air.
on wood.
Yeah.
But, oh, jinx. But, yeah, he's a bull, dude.
It's crazy watching like older people
It's nuts.
just function.
Dude, and now I'm turning fucking 30 and I'm like, I look back, dude, I've closed the book
Pop.
on 30 years, dude.
Pop.
dude,
Yeah, oh.
dude, that shit went fast. Like,
What's up, Pops?
like, I never picture myself at 30. Never. I feel 22. I feel like...
You know what this weird thing is? Because I feel like you're still 22.
I feel 22, bro.
The craziest thing is like, I feel like I talked about this before, but that feeling of like when you're like 16, 17
Yeah.
and you're a kid, right?
Yeah.
And you still, maybe I kind of feel like that right now. But you also physically feel like that
Yes.
for a little long. Like, I don't know. I still have, like, I don't get that point where like you look at your parents as like these adults.
Yeah.
And they're these like, they have a different shape, a different like
Yeah.
whole essence to them.
Yeah.
And you like still feel yourself and you're like, I don't think I'm going to get like that.
Yeah.
You know, like that like part where like you have your own beliefs and all this shit, and there's like a whole world around you.
Yeah.
You know, and you have your whole own like expression basically.
Yes.
Like I feel like I'm never gonna get
there?
that step. Like I don't know.
It's a day at a time. I think that happens over time slowly.
Yeah.
Like we look
And
at
you
them and
finally
we're like,
realize. I think you don't even realize it.
yeah, dude. I didn't realize I was.
You're just
30.
like, yeah, this was something.
yeah. I swear, like, I was thinking about how many people have like come through my life, and how many teachers have taught me something, and how many like lessons I've got from the world. How many times I've changed my mind. How many times I've like been like put through hard times and come out on the other side, and like how many people I've seen that like I've lost, and I'm like, how am I still here? Like I'm 30. How am I still here? You know, but I'm so grateful for all of those people that have come through my life, all of the friendships that I've made,
Yep.
the actions I've got to do that have like fulfilled dreams of mine. Like if it was over at 30, like if 30 is like the cap, then this shit's been a good ride, dude.
Yeah, man.
It's been really good. And I made sure like I looked back today and yesterday, I started looking back and just saying like, just clock the little moments you can think of that you're grateful for. Like I was a kid once. I had so many people come into my life and be like, here's what, here's what 2 + 2 is. Here's how you hit a baseball. Here's how you ride a bike. And it was different people, and it was teachers being really sweet to me, and it was, that followed me until my 20s, and then I got to fulfill my dreams in my 20s a little bit, and I got a life partner in my 20s, and I made great friendships. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'd say that my 20s were the best decade of my life for sure, but the whole 30 years of my life, dude, that I'm putting like a cap on now and like moving forward into the next 30 hopefully is like, thank you for all of it. And I wish I could like go back and replay those moments, but the little memories I have of it all is I've had such a blessed like fucking ride, dude. I really have. I haven't like gotten everything I've ever wanted because like I'm selfish and I want the world, obviously. But like for one life, it's a beautiful 30 years, dude. It's been fucking awesome. And it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. It's weird to like acknowledge like 30. It's so weird, man. And you'll be here one day too, and you'll see like it's just a weird thing.
Yeah, I'm
20s
already...
feel like forever.
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but it's real. 30 years.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, but I'm excited for my 30s now. If I get my full 30s, I'm really excited.
I think that's a lot of people say that's the best time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
The last 30's been beautiful. It's been fucking awesome. I've been, I say it too much, but like I'm fucking lucky. Very, very lucky for everything I've got in my life. And yeah, I wanna read this poem, and then I want to get into Sebastian's deal.
Yes.
So this is from Ian S. Thomas. My favorite. Shout out Asia. I still have your book. I'm sorry. I'll drop it off if you want me to. The nod and the wink, this is called. Time never said, best you enjoy yourself now because we're going somewhere soon. But that's what he meant.
Oh, that's a quick one.
That's my best advice to you, man. In this decade of your life, dude,
Yeah.
try crazy shit like you are.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Live for your dreams, like whatever they are. 20s is the time, I think. I'll let you know how the 30s are.
Yeah.
But you're going to get a lot done this decade of your life. Look back.
I started realizing that too.
Enjoy and just genuinely like enjoy being young and youthful and like I still feel very youthful, but like enjoy who you are right now. Like celebrate yourself as a person, fall in love with yourself, man. Like just keep growing and enjoy the people that come through,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my advice. And then but when you're looking at 30, I think you're going to be like, damn, it's been a good fucking,
Yeah, I mean, I've been fucking lucky too so far.
Yeah,
You know, so I feel like 30, I'm going to be like, God damn, like, this is crazy.
I'm like waiting for it to come off the rails and like blow up in my
dude, you can't do that.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's been too good.
That won't.
I mean, it's not all good, obviously, but like it's been the things I look back and I'm like, damn, it's been. When you look at the highs and the lows, it's been a lot of highs, man.
Yeah, man.
So
we're only going up.
The trajectory's been upward.
Around here, guys, we're only going up. We don't go down. So if you're listening,
if you subscribe, you're going up too.
Yeah, there's no going down.
Subscribe to the podcast if you like us. If you like what we're talking about, we could use it.
All right, let's get into. We had a little live before the thing.
Sebastian,
my brother Sebastian hopped in. Shout out Sebastian, out there in Japan representing.
Shout out.
He asked, was there ever a moment where you felt you should have said something or stood up for someone, but you didn't, and you could have, but you regretted it?
You want to start?
I feel like we got that. Yeah, if you got something.
I got something. I got one when I was a kid. I think about this all the fucking time. Regret it so much. I think it shaped me as a person, to be honest. It's going to sound silly. I think in 4th grade. We were on the playground. It was like recess. My best friend at the time was this guy named I lost touch with him. His name was Joe Pelletieri. If you're out there, shout out, bro. Hope you're doing well. And he was, semi-popular dude. Like did well with friends, made friends easy. And then this other kid, who I became friends with later, his name's Chris Pioch. Shout out Chris. He was like kind of picked on a lot. He was an individual, like wholeheartedly at age 8. Like he knew what he liked. His family was like very like-minded. They loved books. They loved Lord of the Rings was huge. He was into that. Dungeons and Dragons, all that stuff. And I remember we were on the playground and Joe was picking on him, right? And I was like kind of walking over and he was pushing him. And Chris was like telling him, stop. And Joe just pushed him again. He's like, what are you going to do? I don't mean to shit on Joe either. It's just an old story. We're kids. And then Chris swung at him, swung like a hook. And Joe ducked and punched him in the stomach. And it like knocked the wind out of him. And he was like laying on the ground, like huffing and like heaving, right? And I remember like Joe laughed at him. And then I kind of like giggled. And I felt really bad at the time. I remember like the feeling in my stomach was so sour. Yeah. And we just walked away from him. But I remember looking back over my shoulder and he was like just heaving, just like trying to catch his breath. And I was like, damn, dude, I think about that probably once every few months. Like I think about that moment and I'm like, I wish I did something, man. Yeah. I shouldn't have let that happen. I should have stepped in. And I think that really genuinely like marked the rest of my life where if I saw someone getting picked on, I would always fucking step in or I would say something or I'd try to, just mediate. I always felt terrible about when people were getting picked on, but that time specifically, I felt terrible. But for the sake of like my popularity and my friendship and all that, I held down those real true feelings I was having. I like buried them. And I was like, I'm not caring for my brother right now. I'm caring for myself and like protecting myself and not saying anything and not stepping in. And someone got hurt because of that. And that wasn't right. And I know we were kids and I know he's fine and went on to be, good man and whatever. But like, I feel bad.
Yeah.
I still think about that moment, and it's a silly
Yeah.
thing, but like I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad about that,
Mhm.
and I haven't spoken to Chris. You know, I became friends with him later, but I never brought that up.
Yeah.
I never asked to be like
Mm.
forgiven, so I still hold on to that. I still kind of carry that.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of fucking things in like schooling, like, you know,
Mhm.
middle school. And I remember this one, this came to mind in elementary school. And this was like those times of like getting, like, I remember I moved to a different school, and it was hard making friends and stuff. And I had like a couple, like a group kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I started making friends with like some other people because I was playing like soccer and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a whole different group of stuff. And I remember I was like in the middle of like losing one group because I wanted to be with the other, or like I don't know what, like I want to be with both, but like I felt like I had to choose one.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like all of us together in like the bathrooms or something. And like one of the kids in the one, like my one friend got like locked in like a stall, and like all the kids were like, I don't know, just like yelling, and he was like, you know how kids are fucking, they throw someone in a stall or some shit.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they were like, yeah, they're good, whatever. And they like opened the door, and the kid put his arm out, and he fucking like knocked on his like finger and got busted. And I remember I was just like fucking watching. I was like, fuck, like, I don't know, like I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should have, you know, at least opened that shit, or I don't know, done something.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit like that where
Yeah.
like you have to pick
Yep.
because you're like, oh, I don't want to lose my friends, or I don't want to be looked at like,
Yeah.
whoa, like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. I
Shit
know.
like that, man.
It's you're
And
every
that's like
time-
shaping you, you know, like growing up.
There's a saying like the decision you make, like without knowing it, you've also made a decision against the other
Yeah.
side of the coin. Like I don't know the exact saying of the saying, but the I don't know. It's like saying like if you don't make a decision, you're also making a decision against something. Like
Yeah.
by not speaking up, by not doing something, you're deciding
Mm-hmm.
to allow like pain to be inflicted on,
Yeah.
you know. And this goes for, I guess, what we're going through now to tie it all in, dude.
Exactly, man.
With the Black Lives Matter movement, like, you know, the silence, the not saying anything, the hiding away until things
Yeah.
cool down type of thing is like, it may seem like you're not getting involved and you're staying neutral
Mm-hmm.
because you don't feel that way, or you don't feel so passionate about it, or whatever the reason, or you don't want to be involved because you don't want to, you know, hurt any feelings or whatever, which I understand. But like the not saying anything, I'm also not trying to pressure people, and like I'm not pressure
Yeah.
playing people, but when you choose not to do a thing for whatever reason, I think you should take into account like that is a decision being made for something else.
Yeah.
We can't escape that. That's like every decision you make in life, there's an opposite decision you could have made,
Yeah.
and you know, it shapes you.
And the amount of times
Yeah.
you like experience people like around you and close people like blatantly just being like racist and stuff. Like that's a lot of the times where like I wish I would say something, but it's in the moments times you're like, oh, like if it's just like we're all here and we're white, then like
Yeah.
it won't do anything.
Yeah.
But like that's so wrong. to,
It's
like,
wrong,
think like
yeah.
that, man.
Yeah, but we've thought that way because that's the way
Yeah.
it's worked for so
Yeah,
long,
yeah.
you know. And I was thinking about like, yeah, like I didn't even when someone would be like, you know, racism, like I'd be like, how is that still a thing? Like I still feel that way.
Yeah.
Like how is that a fucking?
Yeah.
But just because I don't have racist thoughts, and I don't like, or at least I don't think I do.
Yeah.
Like when I was brought up, I'd always say like, yeah, I was brought up like playing basketball. I was brought up with like every ethnicity possible all the time as a kid, and my parents taught me like you don't live that way. Like you don't discriminate against people ever for skin color or different you know, whatever. You don't discriminate like that. People are people. Treat people well, and I believe that in my heart, and I still do. But when it's brought up that there's an issue with society, you know, I was like, but I'm not involved in that.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, bro. Like, that's like saying all lives matter against like, well, Black Lives Matter. Like, when you
Yeah.
say something like that, you're saying like, yeah, but all people are like beautiful and like deserve to live well.
Yeah.
Like, of course, man. We're not saying they don't. Right now, we're saying a certain group of people are being oppressed. So like,
Yep.
let's all pour into that movement. Let's support black people going through it, who have been going through it.
Yeah.
Let's acknowledge that it is a thing in society, and do, what we can do, whatever that is. Donate, help, proclaim, like, this is a problem. Do some research, read some books, get educated on it. Yeah, I mean, it was such a, we know, I've known, deep down that, like, people were being oppressed, like, by police officers, certain police officers. They were treating black people differently than white people. And that just was, like, the way of living, which isn't right. That's not right. And it's not right for me to, like, not acknowledge that and say, no, this is wrong, man. Yeah. And if there's a movement happening right now, which there is, we should all be involved in helping each other out peacefully in some kind of way, where everyone is on the same page, and there's no more brutality, and there's no more oppression. There's no more, kids being afraid of, like, losing their family because of a random stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants that.
No one does.
But then there's people who are looking to, like, for chaos. This is the thing that scares me, is like the Antifa crowd and the people that, like, are, like, the opportunist, chaotic people who see, like, okay, healthy protest is happening, like, we're, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but, like, things are on the verge of change. This protest is going very, very well. No one's been hurt, maimed, anything. Now, like, you'll get a group of people who will slide into this group of people protesting for the cause and pretend like they're with the group, but they're really not. This is the dangerous thing that I've researched and heard about a lot, is, like, people are just looting because it's an opportunity to burn down the system.
For sure, you're gonna get that shit.
Right.
I really think, though, but
that's so dangerous.
Yeah, for sure.
You're working against.
I think really
the
in this time, though, it's inevitable.
I know, bro, but it's just sad because you're setting. There's so much growth happening in the movement itself, in the Black Power movement, that, like, you I don't know, for you to invade that with your own, like, I just want to burn down America, period thing. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's scary. That you're setting people back, like, all of us back.
For sure.
Do you think, like, it's going to come to, like, military just coming in and, like, shutting everything down?
I was gonna bring it up, but they called in the National Guard.
They did,
like, 10,000 troops to DC. But
it's still protest.
My thing, and in DC they just pulled them out.
Pulled out the National Guard.
Yeah, because Trump pulled them out because the DC people, it was all peaceful protest. And it was all, like, just, like, they weren't doing anything. They were, like, singing and dancing and all this shit.
See?
And they had, but for me, it's like, imagine sending U.S. troops,
your own military,
to attack people,
your own citizens, dude,
and putting those people through that when they're already across the country, killing people, family, all this shit that they see, to have to come here,
dude. How do you think they feel
in a day on a plane, dude, to fucking shoot rubber bullets at your citizens? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's, I don't know, man. That really, like, rubbed me the wrong way. Like, and a lot of this shit, like, just makes me feel like,
that's empathy, though. You have empathy for them. Yeah, which is good. You should have empathy for both sides. And it's not those military members that are like, I can't wait to get in this riot and just fucking light people up with rubber bullets.
No, dude.
Nobody wants to do that.
No.
I don't think anyone wants to hurt each other like that. But, like, it just sucks, dude. It sucks. It needs to be said. The movement needs to happen, and, like, things do need to change. But we got to just get better at it. We got to get better at it. I think Trump is getting a little crazy with the sending in the National Guard stuff. I heard the Minneapolis police department's, like, going to be disbanded.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So what's going to happen?
They said they're going to do, like, private, like, or, like, public safety or some shit.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like a neighborhood watch type deal?
I guess so. I don't even know.
Like a militia?
Yo, I honestly think that police shouldn't have guns. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Police shouldn't have guns?
I just think they shouldn't have guns.
But then we as a country can't really have guns. Right?
I think a police on duty shouldn't have guns.
But then we can't have...
I think people can have guns.
But... What?
Well, a police officer can have a gun and not, like, while he's not on duty. I think if they're on duty patrolling and shit.
They could have a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know
You're
what I
saying
mean?
off-duty cops can't have guns.
Yeah, like they can have it like,
Got
to
you, got
protect
you,
themselves and
got
shit.
you.
But I think when they're on duty in like high risk, like high intense, you know, things like situations like that, I think it's too dangerous to have like the power to kill someone.
Yeah, but you know,
I think
what?
there's ways to, I think like disarm people without killing them.
Yeah, but the dangerous
And
thing is,
maybe I think it's also to add is like maybe there's like like you have to get to a certain level where you have a gun.
okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Who was I talking? I think I was talking to my cousin about this. He was talking about how it takes like a training for a cop. It's like 600 hours of like training that you have to go to become a cop.
Mm-hmm.
Where there's like people that are like other professions and shit, like whatever, sports, doctors, like it's like 1,600 hours to like be that professionsional.
Yeah, there's something.
I think there's got to be more, you know.
I think they got to do too the physical things, like the physical checks, where you have to, because you know, guns are pulled because a lot of, I don't know, but I think a lot of the time a gun would be pulled because an officer can't physically keep up and feels less than
they're relying on
the person that they're stopping, and so they're using their gun as like a safety net, or something that they can get the upper hand on whoever they're apprehending. So I think you should meet like a physical requirement. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but like I know a lot of cops that are like in their 50s that can't run half a mile. Yeah. You know, which is, I mean, what are you doing? You're in it for the pension, and I get it, and that's because the system is built this way. But it's not effective. That's not effective. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know if like there's got to be reform. Obviously,
I was about to say
it's got to be reform.
That's all it is.
But how do we? Because if you just like say, gone, police department gone, Minneapolis, let's say, who's not gonna take everything and do every crime like these Antifa people? Yeah, just fucking create havoc. And then have the National Guard come back in. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
That's like, I don't know. That's like experimenting.
But I guess this is the new America. We're going to see. We're going to see.
I mean, obviously, might be things haven't been working.
Zero. No. Definitely not. So, definitely not. We need reform. We need reform. Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough, dude. Really tough. It's tough. That's going to be like ground zero, I feel like, Minneapolis. Hey, bro.
Do you think this ends, though, in like a...
Like, I don't think it ends, dude.
Yeah, like, do you think there's I feel like there's gonna be like a civil war, dude, because it's already like getting to that.
I don't think it'll be a civil war. I think that there'll be just protests until something changes. Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen.
Some laws, though, like I don't know.
No, I think reform, like police reform. I think like every department's gonna have to change. There's gonna be new structures.
Yeah, I saw a lot of new things coming out.
Gonna have to change.
Yeah, a new thing's coming out.
This isn't gonna stop. I don't think this is gonna stop. I really don't, and I don't think it should.
So either.
I don't think it should. There's such power behind it, and social media is such a present thing with all this now. You can't get away from it. There's no running away. You can't go back under the rock. Like there's no escaping this. Black lives do matter, and police are not going to brutalize, or bad police, not all police, are not going to be able to have this preconceived notion about the black person they're pulling over and have a gun drawn and all that. It's going to have to change. Yeah. Has to. Yeah. You know?
Speaking of The Rock. Got it.
Dwayne? You talking about Dwayne?
I'm talking about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
What is that?
Let's listen. He put up a little post. We can listen to it. Just like a couple minutes, because, dude, I saw this. And I don't know. I got chills, man. It's just kind of crazy.
Where are you?
Oh, shit.
Where is our leader? Where are you? Where is our leader at this time?
Wait.
At this time when our country...
I'm not laughing at this, dude.
Dude, why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing at this. I'm looking at the You Might Like Twitter side, and it says Real Page WWE for you and Natty by Nature.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, bro.
Is down on its knees.
I don't use Twitter.
Begging, pleading, hurt, angry, frustrated, in pain. Begging and pleading with its arms out. Just wanting to be heard. Begging and pleading and praying for change. Where are you? Where is our compassionate leader who's going to step up to our country, who's down on its knees and extend a hand and say, you stand up. Stand up with me. Stand up with me because I got you. I got you. I got you. I hear you. I'm listening to you. And you have my word that I'm going to do everything in my power and until my dying day, my last breath, to do everything I can to create the change that is needed to normalize equality because Black lives matter. Where are you? It's that same compassionate leader who has to come back and readdress the country, to give important context, to give important perspective on the comments that were just made. Of course, all lives matter. Every single one. All lives matter because we, as Americans, we believe in inclusivity. We believe in acceptance. We believe in human rights. We believe in equality for all. That's what we believe in. So of course, all lives matter. But in this moment right now, this defining, pivotal, explosive moment where our country is down on its knees, the floorboards of our country are becoming unhinged. In this moment, we must say the words, Black lives matter.
Bang.
Yeah, dude. That just hit me like another way, man.
Yes. Yes, dude.
Coming from him.
The Rock.
I think that's the biggest thing that really is like I'm missing, man, is like there's no like leadership at all.
No,
there's just like
there is
punishment.
no leader,
there's just punishment. You know? You're just getting America's just being punished. Citizens are just being like all this everything's wrong, all this shit, like we're doing this to make sure to force you into, you know, backing down and all this thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't think that's what a leader should be doing, especially of a country that's, you know,
No.
it's literally the free country is called. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
there's no leadership, huh?
if you're bringing its own troops to silence
Yeah.
their protests and
Yeah.
their rights, then I don't know, man. It's just not what I envisioned for the country.
It feels like it does feel like civil war, right? It feels like there's something happening that's going to change forever. Like this country's not going to be the same after
I don't think so.
whatever the outcome is of this. It's not going to be the same. But I like how he said like the floorboards of this country are being unhinged right now,
Yeah.
and you're nowhere to be found. Like we need a leader.
He hid.
He turned off
He
the
hid.
lights, man.
Yeah, he hid.
That's
And for like Pride Month and everything.
That's fucking unbelievable, bro. I think what was I gonna say? I think like the fact that we don't have like
How long is it going to take him to say something for Pride Month? I want to see that.
Okay.
I want to see that.
Dude, it's shocking. It's shocking. He turned off the lights, bro. Did you hear about in New York they're trying to pass the judge trying to pass this one judge trying to pass that there's no more I forget what it's called, modus operandi or some shit like that, where the term is like it means basically you when you get arrested for something, you have a certain amount of time where you can be held.
Yeah.
For whatever.
Yeah,
I think
they
it's
took
24
that shit
hours.
away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone
I heard
getting and you have to have a court date, but like all that is gone.
Yep.
So now if you get arrested, they could just hold you as long as they want to hold you in these protests.
That's literally like that's like a prisoner of war.
It's fascist.
It's a prisoner of war, dude.
Yeah.
It's literally like you're in war and you capture someone.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
There's no system
It's
anymore.
nuts, man. That's crazy.
I don't know. That's scary.
It's the worst of all the videos of like all the shit happening.
I see kids getting pelted with rubber bullets and like losing.
I remember I saw this girl that, oh my God. It was a girl, like a young girl that was like a nurse. And she was trying to help someone that was like on the ground and got shot in the leg and like pierced like the skin and like he couldn't walk anymore. And she was trying to like take it out and like help him, and they were still shooting shit at her. And the guy held up like a garbage can and told her to fucking leave. And then she had to run. She ran and she was like crying. She ran.
Fuck, man. I saw.
And she doesn't know what happened to him.
Recipe Sarah Grossman. She passed away because of tear gas. She went to support the Black Lives Matter movement and she died. She's very young. And I saw a video of a couple in a car and the police were firing tear gas into the car because he stopped. The driver stopped driving. Is a black guy and his fiance, and she's pregnant. So he's getting out of the car and he's screaming like, you're firing gas at my pregnant wife in the car. She's pregnant. And they're not saying anything. They're just like telling him to move. And he's like, no, fuck that. I'm not moving. My wife just got gassed by you guys. Like, are you going to just keep shooting gas at us? What are you doing? And they did. They kept shooting gas into the car until they moved. His pregnant wife and him. Like, I don't know. When I see stuff like that, I'm like, I don't know, man. This feels like, that's when it feels like it's going to be a bad ending. It's going to be a bad ending because that makes me angry. If that's my pregnant fiance,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to, I don't know what I do, but I'm going to be, even more angry. And I'm not black.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like,
It's
depressing.
no good.
It's really depressing.
This is what change looks like, though.
Yeah.
This is what reform starts with, I guess.
And
we've never had anything happen to this. Like,
and really,
in this
man,
scale.
and really, like, there's definitely no simple answer.
No.
Right? There's definitely no simple answer, but
I don't think anyone has the answer yet, to be honest.
No. But if the leader, if Trump didn't, like, attack, I feel like if he went back on all the shit he said and said, hey, I want to sit down with all officials of all these places and talk about shit and do something.
Hey, if you were the president, why wouldn't you do that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Is it a proud thing? Is it like a?
I was honestly thinking that it's honestly like that, and being like, I'm sure he's worrying about like, oh, if I back down on my own word, then other countries are gonna look at me being like, oh, he backed down to his people. And
but it's your people, man. This is who you govern.
I don't know, man. That's
you
like
are
the whole
for
thing.
the people.
I don't know shit. I don't know anything, but I think you should talk to people. Maybe say, hey, I'm wrong. The shit I've said in the past is wrong, and there is a problem here.
Yeah.
Recognize it.
Yeah.
Because obviously, tear gassing everyone and shooting people isn't gonna stop people.
No.
It's not gonna stop.
You're pissing off your people. This is
You're
going to be
scaring them.
revolution.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
It doesn't look good, but I agree. I think that's the first step. Is there has to be some kind
Why
of
would you not want to do that?
acknowledgement? Acknowledge that there's something going on, right? They brought the evidence to you.
Yeah.
We've all brought the evidence to you and said, like, there's video evidence of this happening. This has happened for years. Can you acknowledge that this is something going on? Because by not saying anything or turning the lights off and walking away, you're saying you don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You're saying if it is that way, I don't see it that way and I don't care.
Yeah.
So you're picking a side, man. You're saying like, I'm going to send the National Guard in there and fucking stop everything. I will turn loose the military on you if you keep doing this shit.
Yeah.
But like, you are the least compassionate leader we've ever had then.
Yeah.
You're starting a revolution, bro.
For
You're
sure.
dividing a country. The country that you're supposed to like protect and take care of and grow.
Yeah,
and prosper.
It's the more I like research shit, it's like it's such a web of just garbage.
I'm not like fuck Trump all over, but like this, I just don't understand.
I'm at that. I was very neutral in politics.
Me
shit.
too,
I was
me
always
too.
very neutral and like whatever.
But I can't find his side. In this.
Yeah,
I
there's
can't
no,
find his
there's
side.
no
In
side.
this. I can't.
I can't either.
Can't do it.
I really can't. It's tough, man.
And for no one in that house to be like, "Hey, bro, hear him out." like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But they're gonna be in that fucking White House soon. Like the movement will move through that fucking White House. There's too many people. I'm telling you, this is not gonna. It's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. That has to be acknowledged that there is a problem in this country, and that there's got to be some kind of promise of reform in the future, or talks about
And
how
I really
to reform.
think he's digging a deeper hole.
Of course,
Like every day, every
course.
minute, dude.
Dude. He's gonna see, bro.
This ain't gonna stop.
No,
I
man.
really don't think it's gonna stop.
I don't think so either.
I'm ready to get out there, bro.
Yeah, I don't want violence, man. That's the thing I'm worried about is just
Yeah,
the
me too.
violence. I don't want
Yeah.
people getting hurt, but people are getting hurt right now. So I don't know.
Yep.
It's gonna hit home when it hurts someone we actually know.
Yeah.
It's gonna fucking hurt.
But
But like,
the whole thing has been
yeah,
hurting people we know.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
our black friends and everything.
yeah, no, I know,
Forever.
but like, I mean, physically,
Yeah,
like
like
someone's gonna
actually.
get hit with a rubber bullet or some shit or a brick, and it's gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
we see a lot of our New York friends out there.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to everyone who is
Yeah,
protesting right
that's
now in
a
New
big
York
shout
and
out,
out in
man.
California. I just hope there's some kind of reform soon. I hope that everyone finds some equal footing in this thing, and there's some kind of growth for all of us, and that the Black Lives Matter movement is a successful one and a peaceful one, and one that changes the world in a better way.
Yeah.
Really, that's
Me too, man.
and we'll keep talking about it until again, I don't know what the answer is. I don't think we have an answer yet, but
Yeah.
you know, we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a conversation for a while. Yes.
People are going to do
it. Yes. Hell yeah.
Well, popular South Korean pop group BTS donates $1 million to the Black
Dude, I love them,
the
bro.
Black Lives Matter movement.
Shout out BTS, dude. Go listen to their
Which
music.
is cool. Which is cool.
They're the shit.
That's dope. That's
They're the
dope.
shit.
Which I don't know how much of that is maybe just a PR move.
I mean, whatever it is, bro.
Because I know a little bit about the South Korean entertainment business, and a lot of these groups are managed by big companies, and I think the company maybe did that. But I think that's like, even if they did do that for like,
it's fucking awesome.
it's still crazy.
Yeah,
crazy dope
$1 million
that they did that. Also, another thing I wanted to ask you is, how do you feel about like celebrities using their voice in this thing? Because I feel like a lot of the time it gets kind of masked that like they do it because they're the celebrity. And so I think the key is like you said, real G's moving silent, like lasagna.
I think so.
Which I think is, because I one thing I...
But if you're a celebrity, you have a platform.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so you got to use it.
I'm a big fan of Kanye West.
Yes.
Not a lot of people like him, but I like his music and a lot of things.
Same birthday.
Same birthday. But he donated $2 million, and like I've throughout the whole community, everyone's been like, "Where's Kanye? Where's Kanye?" and all this shit. And he went out for a protest. Maybe that's to save his face, but he also didn't say anything. He donated $2 million to George Floyd's family and his daughter for their whole college funding,
amazing,
all their shit, to all that shit like that.
That's incredible.
And I think that's just the way to go. If you're a celebrity and like you have a voice and stuff like this, I think the real thing to do is, if you got the money, you got the platform, just put all this shit out there and donate all the things. You don't have to say anything, because it'll come out and like people will be like, look at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
They're spotting people they're spotting like Steph Curry and his wife at protests. They're spotting a bunch of people at protests, and I'm like, that's
the thing to do, man.
But again, now if you have, I don't think it's a bad thing either though. If you have a platform, like Michael B. Jordan, I saw spoke up, and I was like, people are gonna listen to Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
it's one of the best
and
actors,
The Rock,
or one of the biggest actors in the world right now.
Yeah,
and to have that kind of pull with like people are gonna listen to you, man. Whatever you say, like it might mean something to them because it's coming from you. You're a hero to some of us, and like I don't know. I get it. I don't think it's a terrible thing, but like The Rock, like posting that video, like I think that's awesome, and people are gonna share that more because he has a lot of followers, and it's a good message. That's a good message. Where's our leader? So I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think what I was trying to get to with, I think what I was talking about last week was like, if you're not a celebrity, and we all have a platform, right? Like we all have our own platform. But I'm not a celebrity. I think,
which I feel like I don't know. I started to cut you off, but I think it's almost like more important that it's like it's just the local like insides.
Yes.
Where like people look at a celebrity and they say like this thing and they're like, all right, celebrity.
It's not
like,
it's not
as like you don't know this person.
Authentic and real.
Like you hear it, and let's say like you see that.
Yes.
And like you know you're that person and you're like all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you see like you do it and you're in your group, you're like, and he's the same message. You're like, oh shit. Like,
right.
It's everyone around here is feeling this.
Right.
I like that web of like, I think that's the right way to do it.
My thing, I was scared of like the thing being a trend. I don't want. That's what I'm worried about. It's like it being the cool thing, and then like we're back to posting.
Which a lot of people are doing, but like it's quickly getting shut down.
Yeah.
Like the people just putting like I remember one of the big ones was like the lady like pretending to nail in the board or whatever.
I didn't see that.
And she was with like an actual like worker that was like doing it all. And she just did it for a picture. And she's like, oh, thank you. And someone recorded it, and she just got destroyed.
Wasn't your brother saying that about Japan, that little group that was filming?
Yeah, he went to a Shake Shack yesterday, and there was a group of like 5 white kids with like a camera and a bunch of signs, and they just sat down at Shake Shack with all their signs. When I picture that, I'm like, all right, come on.
Damn.
And they're like, have a video, they're videoing everything.
But that's the thing I'm worried about. I don't want it to be like a fucking trend, like, oh, look, we're with you, but we're really like just taking a photo and posting it kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. If something strikes you and it moves you and you feel like you want to share that message, I would share that message.
For those people, maybe if you're doing a video like that, if you're trying to make a video or something, maybe ask citizens what they feel about you know, that movement, or what have they seen it so far?
man.
Maybe that's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah. There's no. I guess there's no wrong way to do this, but that was the thing I was nervous about. Would be
People just being like,
yeah,
let's go out there and
it's like
make a group.
it's like a trendy planking challenge thing where we're protesters too, and like you know what I'm saying. But like for real, like that was like my worry. I didn't want it to be that because this is a big issue.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
not everyone has like a podcast to have like in-depth conversation about it or
Yeah.
whatever to get their points across. So it might be like a photo and a cute little saying, and then it's like, you know, that was fun. Here's dinner. Here's my pup here, and here if that's you two, like I don't know you, I have empathy for you. We're not the same person, and it's okay. And also, I don't know what I'm gonna be posting in the next fucking 2-3 weeks, but like that was my fear last week. That's all I'm saying.
Got you.
Yeah,
Boom.
we're not perfect. We're trying. We're all
Yeah,
trying.
we are. Can only keep trying, man.
Yeah,
I
turn to
wanna-
30 tomorrow.
Boom, dude. That's crazy. 30.
Oh man,
30. The
dude,
youngest 30-year-old.
youngest dude, and I
Youngest 30.
still could do backflips.
Damn. I could never do the backflip. I want to bring something up.
Go ahead.
So I'm still working at the cafe, right? Just had a little interaction I want to bring up.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
It's with a girl.
Ooh, I can't wait. Go ahead.
All right, so Mike has been in the dry times, all right? It's been tough times. Coronavirus. Obviously, the whole dating thing is weird.
It's weird, man.
So this wasn't even me about...
Brunette.
No, this is a regular that usually comes in.
Blonde.
I just wanted to trust my instinct.
Red hair.
No, blonde. There's a girl that, she's like a regular that comes in, and,
Okay.
and I just wanted to...
You don't got to tell me who it is.
I
But
just
I wanna
want.
know
I don't think
after.
you know them. I don't think you know them.
I know them.
But
Hey, dude, look at me. I know.
stop. All right. So I just wanted to remember we were talking about like just trusting your instinct and just
Yes. Firing
saying
off that.
something
Yes.
instead of saying
Yep.
nothing, and you're like, oh, I wanted to say that,
Yep.
but I didn't. So this girl walks in, orders her normal thing,
Which
I see
is
the iced chai latte with soda.
bang. That's my favorite. That's my
I
favorite.
remember, dude. Oh, now she's gonna know it. No, I'm kidding.
hope
But
so.
she
That's a nice photo.
she was
on your
wearing.
phone, by the way.
Thanks, dude. I took that. She had a Circles Mac Miller shirt. a merch
Oh
shirt.
shit!
That's what I was like, and I was like, I've never seen her wear
This
that.
is a sign.
Never
This
seen
is
her
a
wear
sign.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Circle. I come circle. You're at that circle part. I'm at this circle part, and we circle together,
Yes.
and that's how we connect.
That's how you connect.
But it's either I got no game.
Come on.
It's either I got no game, I said something wrong, or I'm just ugly.
Okay.
And that's what I equated.
not your
That's
ugly.
what I equated to.
And you
That's
definitely.
the three things I equated to.
What
Wait,
happened? Tell me what happened.
I say, hey, I really like your shirt. I love the album.
Yeah.
It's a great album. I love that. And she's like, oh, cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, oh, I actually got the vinyl
Uh-huh.
from the album, and it's really cool vinyl. It's like clear and it has this dope poster and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's dope that you're wearing that. And just no answer.
Really?
Just no answer, dude.
You know what though? That's
I don't know
happened to
what
me
that
before
is.
too. And that's just, you know what that is? It's a million things could be happening in her life that you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
We're in quarantine still, so that's automatically making things hard to connect.
Yeah.
People are awkward and been isolated for a long time. It could be a million things. Don't
No,
stop doing
you know
it.
what she said? She
What?
said,
What?
which album?
The
and,
one you're.
and then I was like,
Oh.
and then I went like,
So okay.
I went, wait,
So
wait a minute.
So you
Hold up.
You this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Walk you through this. I'm really good at this. This is what happened. You had a romantic notion, dude. Check this out. You had a romantic notion about this other girl being like some mythical like goddess creature almost because she had the circles thing, and then that's a sign, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, see, which is good. Listen, that's an instinct you had. It was a
Yeah.
beautiful instinct. Trust that. The truth was, she probably got it as a gift from some other dude or some shit. She probably has a boyfriend, it's his or something. It could be anything. It could be a million things.
Yo, that's true.
But it was the romantic notion that which is good, man. Keep trusting that fucking notion.
Yeah.
I don't think like it's not always gonna be like the one. She's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
the
yeah.
one that was like
I wasn't even looking
you probably
for
wouldn't have gotten along with
yeah.
her anyway. It was a mistake.
That's not wasn't even what I was looking for.
But you did the right thing. You spoke to her.
Yeah.
You said the thing that you meant to say.
Yeah.
There's no regret on the other side of that, right? It's awkward as fuck. And you're a little like, ah.
Yeah.
You're a little like, eh. But did you turn around immediately and be like, okay, that's weird.
Then I had to go make a drink, dude.
Yeah.
And then I had to go make a drink.
But how was the exchange with the money? Weird as fuck.
It was weird.
Yeah. Which is fine.
I turned around and I'm like, I literally went like, well, that's it.
And
that's
then,
it, I guess.
But check it out. You're alive.
I am alive.
Didn't hurt you.
Yeah, true.
I think that's awesome. I'm proud of you. I'm actually
Thanks,
really proud
bro.
of you. That's a big deal.
Thanks.
Keep fucking doing that.
Yeah.
Just fire from the hip.
Now
baby.
I want to ask another question.
Go ahead.
And this is, I don't know if this is a right or wrong thing to do. If a black person comes in and I pay for their thing, is that bad?
Oh, I don't know.
If I say, hey, I got this,
I don't know.
is that a
You
bad
have that
thing,
instinct?
think? Yeah, I don't know. That's why I had an instinct once. And I was like,
I would
should
trust
I though?
it. I trust it.
Right?
I would trust the instinct.
All right, I'll do it. And I'll report back next time.
Do it and then say the reason you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're feeling it.
Yeah.
Only if you feel it.
I felt it once. It was like an older lady and she was getting like a whole quiche and like I feel like she was getting dinner.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll be like, you know what, I got it.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. But see, I didn't trust that instinct. It
Trust the
probably would have been
instinct,
nice.
dude. Yeah,
It
yeah.
probably would have been nice.
It would have been nice, man.
And I'm here to
Trust the
share that.
instincts,
I'm
man.
here to share it with you because I'm not perfect.
Hey, 30-year-old telling a 20-year-old, trust your instincts more.
All right.
Young one.
I got you. I got it.
You Are Here podcast.
Episode
72.
72. Boom. And that's hour on the dot. That's how we are. Professional.
Damn, bro. Precision. accurate.
Clean, dude. Find the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube with the video, Anchor.fm, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can find the podcast, www.youareherepodcast.co. We cannot afford
The
the M.
M.
My name is Mike. Black Lives Matter.
My name's Dave. I love y'all.